Well, a very happy Central Districts crowd tonight, but not so happy from a South Australian point of view with the game against Western Australia today. The game at Suibiaco Oval, South Australia were kicking into a slight breeze. Jenkins scored a goal in the first minute of the game, and we pick up the game at the 19-minute mark with South Australia leading 1-1 to Western Australia 2 points.
Score at the moment, South Australia 1-1-7, leading WA 2 points, 18 minutes into the quarter. Carey, strength, Sewer. Belton, 22. Back to Sewer. Johnson took his eyes off. Michael being held by Johnson.
Gee, Michael impresses me as a centre-half back. I believe he's playing in that position at the present moment.
To Daniels. Left half forward. Harper. Richardson. Oh, lost it. Carey. Aish and Michael. And South Australia kicking into the breeze, doing a lot of attacking at the moment. 1-1-7 to 2 points. Johnson and Michael. Johnson. Barrett. Aish. Platten.
Stephen Michael, they're doing a tremendous job in defence.
Yes, he is. Michael and Johnson again. Michael to Daniel. That's Palm, left centre wing. Malax is almost. Ebert. Good play to Phillips. Phillips can keep running. No one coming in to tackle. Might come unstuck though. This is Taylor from Blackwell. Back to half forward. Edwards. Interfered with by Nail. Looking for Monteith. No, he's been called to play on.
He's had the front spot. Looked a mark from here. Bruce Monteith thought it was a mark, but it's not being paid by umpire Gillies.
Riley very happy about that one. Carey, very good stuff. Edwards. Fong. That's close. Very close to a goal. That's Western Australia's first.
Yes, that's the way that one that WA wanted. The captain here, West Perth in Western Australia, a great little player, played 176 games for his club, and that might set WA on the track.
Yes, Bob. Well, they're playing crisscross football, Western Australia. They've got a real focal point in Warren Ralph in the middle of the ground, but they're not giving the opportunities, but they were fortunate to kick that goal through the efforts of Les Fong.
And that's how it was done.
So 20 minutes into the first quarter, WA 1-2-8, leading South Australia 1-1-7. Taylor. Still with Taylor. Daniels. Richardson and Monteith. Richardson almost. Fong. Malaxis to redeem himself. Wood bump. Monteith. That looks like WA's second. It is.
Great backing up there by Bruce Monteith, and the Fong once again to set them on the way.
Yes, Bob, well, they're playing direct football. I made the comment early in the game, if they rebound the ball onto South Australians, they may find a weakness, and 2 goals very quickly, and now puts the pressure back on South Australia.
Well, we'll have a look at that again there with that goal from Bruce Monteith. There he is on that right foot in the pocket and puts it right through the middle.
It's amazing that South Australia have dominated for most of the quarter, yet Western Australia now double their score. 2-2 to 1-1. 21 minutes in. Nailey for South Australia. Nobody coming in to tackle. Half forward. Hayes and Fry. Holden. Thought Holden may have been being held then. Harper. Hayes. 11 is Panitza for Western Australia, right centre wing. Looking for Ralph. Good defence by Hughes. Solid tackle then. This is Richardson. Ebert. No, couldn't quite complete the mark. And I think he'll be penalised for pushing that out deliberately.
Yes, he has been. The kick to be taken right on the line there, about 40 metres out.
The man who scored Western Australia's last goal to take it. WA at 2-2-14, South Australia 1-1-7.
experienced goal kicker. This fella kicked a number of goals in Victoria and Western Australia.
Right full forward pocket. Not a bad kick. An excellent kick from Monteith.
Yes, that's kick number 5 for Bruce Monteith, and that's his second goal, and that puts clear the black and goals.
That's two, Bob. Once again, it's good rebound football from the half-back line, and Western Australia are really running the ball hard, and they're capitalising on the opportunities.
23 minutes into the first quarter. Western Australia 3-2-20. South Australia 1-1-7. Michael and Johnson. Johnson. That was Blackwell. 17 is Palm. 11 Panizza. Ralph almost, but Western Australia deep into attack again.
Some of these young players coming into the game now. Panizza, this is his first game of state football and taking a little bit of time to warm up and a little nervous, but coming right into the game on that right wing.
Edwards and Johnson in the ruck. Johnson relaxes. Richardson. Taylor. Ebert is there as well.
Well, we mentioned an interesting duel on the wing a while ago. Daniels has had 9 kicks and Jenkins 3, so you can see who's on top there.
25 metres out from WA's goal. Edwards to Richardson. Looks pretty good. It is. It's Western Australia's score.
Yes, it's raining goals here at the moment. Richardson being a little bit tentative in the opening minutes, came right into it, then a great shot from his boots. And a great kick, John Todd.
He doesn't miss too many goals given the opportunity. He's a great shot for goal. But once again, I felt South Australia had given the Western Australians the opportunity to get back into the game because they control the game midfield. But once again, Western Australia combining very well.
25 minutes into the first quarter. WA 4-2-26. South Australia 1-1-7. Michael Nailey for South Australia. Carey in front. Hayes. Panizza, right centre wing.
Rebound ball
kick.
again.
The half forward. Fong. Riley. Monteith for WA. Blackwell. Right half forward flank. Long kick. And Hughes, desperation stuff.
It's just touched through on the line. You can see where WA are getting the drive. As I said, Daniels had 9 kicks to 3, and Panizza on the other ones had 7 to 1.
There's the South Australian bench. Their coach, John Cale, you saw looking very pensive at the moment. Michael playing well. Daniels getting away from Jenkins at the moment. Hughes off the ground. Riley. Belton. It's close. Oh, unluckily it was out because it was a great effort by Danny Jenkins. Daniels. Ralph in front. That'll be a kick to Greg Whittlesey. Whittlesey has got Phillips loose. There he is. Nice kick to half forward. Shane Ellis and Aish. Fry, number 17. Hayes, good play. That's Edwards.
Once again, John, they're rebounding from that half-back line and putting South Australia under a lot of pressure.
Used his body well then. He got in front of Hughes, who's been playing him very well, spoiling the ball on all occasions. But Ralph used his body well to take his first mark.
Yes, it's only 35 metres out directly in front. Should have no trouble with this one. He's kicked 83 goals in for Claremont in Western Australian football this year.
30 metres out directly in front, coming up for WA's 5th. It's a good kick from Ralph.
Yes, a typical kick there from Warren Ralph, and that's about 4 goals in 5 minutes there, which has certainly been a great effort for the Western Australian side, getting the ball out of the centre, controlling it right across the ground, and plenty of pace coming in with it too.
Western Australia Australia 5-3-33 to South Australia 1-1-7. Western Australia doing all the attacking, and they'll be kicking into the breeze. Quarter. Carey and Michael. Michael from behind. Sewer. Benitza for Western Australia to half forward. Good mark. Ralph, good mark. No, it's been taken from him.
Well, paid for interference, but looks as though Ralph had his eye on the ball from here all the way.
So it's Phillips' kick to half forward. Hayes. Aish for South Australia. Hardy for WA. Blackwell just backward of right centre wing. Into half forward, Monteith. Giles on the ground. Weston. That was meant for Whittlesey. Michael. Taylor. Richardson. Played on. To the square. Edwards.
Good play, WA. Edwards is now playing at full forward, and Ralph is playing at centre half forward. And here's a young player playing his first game of league football, right on the edge of the square. Could not miss from here, surely.
Goal to Western Australia, their sixth.
And that's a morale booster in the opening minutes of play in the second quarter, kicking against the breeze and a great passage of play.
Yes, once again, Western Australia were able to rebound on the South Australians. The South Australians look very, very sluggish at the present moment, but good play from Richardson on that half-forward line, and the move paid off with Edwards at full forward.
Umpire Foster lost the P from his whistle and had to recover the situation. He's waiting for another whistle to come out to him. 6-3-39 to 1-1-7. Michael. Nailey, and he'll get a kick. On the defensive side of centre. Ralph is being penalised because he crossed in front of Nailey. So it's a 15 metres penalty. Nailey over half forward. That was Platten. Harper, Strong. Barrett. Daniels from behind. Jenkins. Could be a kick to Fong. Yes, it will be. Johnny Platten over the top of him. This is Daniels for WA. To the centre. And a good mark for Benitza. Teammates. They both play for Claremont.
10th kick coming up.
In fact, it's a Claremont centre line at the moment. Edwards from behind. Good tackle. Taylor. And that was Giles on the receiving end of that tackle from Taylor. Half forward line for WA. Carey. 23 was Phillips. Didn't have a look. Barrett. To Michael. To Palm. Benitza. Edwards coming out. And he'll get a kick. Got a whack from Hughes that time, and he'll take a kick in the right full forward pocket.
There's Craig Edwards playing in front, only a youngster, about 6'3", well built. The ruckman here in WA just kicked the previous goal. He's in a pretty acute angle there. There's the replay coming up. Edwards coming in there in front, took the punting foot, and now he'll take the kick.
Not a bad sort of a kick. Magnificent kick from there.
Yes, he's kicked for the formidable veteran there. Craig Edwards, you wouldn't think it was his first state game. That's 2 goals to him and a good move by Malcolm Brown to put him at full forward.
Yes, the move's paying off, but South Australia are fiddling too much with the ball. They've got to start kicking the ball longer and running to the fall of the ball. At the present moment, they're in a little bit of trouble.
There's the chairman of selectors for South Australia looking very disappointed in his side. As well he might, because WA is 7-3-45. South Australia have not added to their score. They're 1-1-7. 5 minutes into the second quarter. Blackwell fighting for the ball. Fong on the bottom. Finally the whistle.
WA players gaining confidence by the minute, particularly those who've only played 1 or 2 state games.
Just on the attacking side of centre for South Australia. Michael. Platten. Barrett in front. Naily, chance for South Australia. It's coming back. It's a beautiful shot, and that's South Australia's second.
Yes, that's a badly needed goal from the boot of Mark Naily. Took the opportunity there when the mark wasn't paid to Barrett and took the front spot. That's his 7th kick, and probably this may spur South Australia on. They certainly need him. 2-1 to 7-3, 5 goals behind, and a brilliant player, Mark Naily, runner-up to the McGarry medal in South Australia last year. Well, the scoreboard at the moment, WA 7-3-45, South Australia 2-1-13.
Carey, Blackwell, and that's Phillips at centre half back. Oh, lovely kick. Half back to half forward. Michael behind. Sewer. He's a left footer. Panizza, plenty of pace. Darryl Panizza on the right half-back flank. Blackwell in front. Over the top was Whittlesey then, but this is Hardy for WA. Monteith from behind. No mark. That was Giles, and gee, I thought he put that out of bounds deliberately then, but it wasn't paid. Western Australia's right half-forward flank. Harper and Carey. Oh, Carey intelligent. Platten. Just backward of left centre wing. It was a good soccer by Phillips then. Jenkins. John Platten. To Aish. Back to Platten. Broke the tackle. Still Platten. Into the square. Evans almost. Fry is there as well.
Bounce ball.
Fry claiming the mark, but I don't think he got first hands to that. But South Australia pressing hard. 2-1-13 to 7-3-45 at the moment. Michael. That'll be a kick. It's not Fry's kick. Looks like it'll be Platten to take it.
Keeping a live wire around the packs, John Platten. The South Australia haven't got much from the rucks, but he's doing pretty well around the packs, and this is his 9th kick coming up. 20 metres out.
Directly in front. This will be South Australia's 3rd if he gets it. He has. South Australia fight back.
Yes, to the Suibiaco end from the boot of John Platten, and gradually bridging the gap, but a long way to go yet, and having a lot of trouble getting the ball out of the centre.
Western Australia 11-12, South Australia 5-2. 78 plays 32. Hughes. Carey is the target and doesn't fail. Peter Carey. That's Bradley. Left from the half forward, Ellis. Ralph. Sewer, I should say. Chance for Belton. Still a chance for Belton. Hardy could smother. Brad Hardy well played. Riley going nowhere. And a good effort for South Australia, but not a good result.
There's a hard battle up there trying to break through, and Tim Evans having one of those days where he cannot do a thing right at this stage.
Go, mate. Holden. Hayes. Platten's kick.
Les Fong off the ground for Western Australia.
Platten's on right half forward.
16th kick.
Barrett read that so well. Daniels. Michael shepherded well to keep Carey out of the road. Ralph. This is Western, though, for South Australia. Riley. 23 is Phillips. That's Jenkins. Holden. Hardy. Hardy's kick. That hurt him too. Right half back Barrett. 35 there was Dexter Kennedy. And he gave away a kick then because he gave Barrett a whack after he kicked it. So it's Darryl Panizza with the ball now. Over the wing. Michael. Taylor. Plenty of pace. Kevin Taylor. He's shaken off the defence. He can have a shot. Oh, normally he gets those.
Beautifully balanced, Kevin Taylor, on that left foot when he kicks, but just couldn't make the major read.
Hughes. South Australia up towards Fry. Monteith and Fry. This is Fry. Weston backward of left centre wing.
Oh.
Western Australia will capitalise on that through Palm. Monteith. And that's Jenkins. Fry. Opportunity now. Nailey. No, cannot capitalise on that forward line. Ellis. Barrett. Still Barrett. Stephen Michael with the fumble. Good play, John Platten. All went. South Australia. Sewer. Nailey. Better play, South Australia.
Yes, good goal from the boot of Nailey, and Ralph Sewer was the one responsible. And there's the South Australian bench. Jeff Motley there, the chairman of selectors. Kick number 12 to Mark Nailey. He's battled hard for them all day with lack of support out there. 6-3 South Australia, 11-13 WA, 13 minutes in to the third quarter.
It's 39 plays 79. Michael and Carey. Carey. Blackwell though. That's Riley. Good play. That was from Carey. Half forward. Ellis. Hayes. Panizza has plenty of pace. Smith for Palm. Carey, good stuff. South Australia to half forward. Johnson. Weston. Another goal. Good play.
Yes. Good goal from the boot of the skipper there from the left foot too, and he's battled hard all day, Paul Weston. Must be a worried skipper out there because South Australia are certainly not playing well, and that's a badly needed goal to the Souths. There's the replay how it was done. Came from the far flank, over to Paul Weston, dropped it onto his left foot, and put it through for middle for a very valuable goal to make them 7-3 to 11-13 in favour of the West.
Western Australia have scored 1 goal this quarter. South Australia have scored 3. Taylor in the centre. South Australians going in hard. Aish's kick. .26 Michael Aish. Half forward. Lachlan. He was off. Holding the ball.
There's inexperience on the part of Peter Lachlan there. Gave it away and 15 metres.
John Hayes with the ball for WA. Right half forward. Richardson is the target. There he is. He's halfway between right centre wing, right half forward. Should be a kick. It will be to Malaxis. He was tripped.
Unfortunately, it was accidental, but it's still in the law. It's the trip. Stephen Malaxis, about 55 metres out.
Malaxis looking for Edwards. Hughes intelligently from behind. Monteith. Fry. Still with South Australia. 23 is Phillips. Kennedy.
Hasn't done much.
Backward of left centre wing. To half forward. Shane Ellis. To Michael. To Hardy. Blackwell. That's Panizza now with the ball. Full forward. Edwards nearly. Malaxis. Taylor. It's a good kick from Taylor. An excellent kick.
Great play by Malaxis. Taylor, the only left foot around the forward line. And beautifully balanced before he sat. That's kick number 12 to Kevin Taylor. He's playing a pretty good game in this quarter, particularly using his pace around the packs. And there's the replay. Malaxis pushing it over under that left foot. And no mistake from Kevin Taylor. And that was the 20th kick from Peniza that put that ball into the forward line.
7-3-45. Cronin. Richardson almost. Fry. Good tackle. He didn't get rid of it.
Eddie Fry hasn't had a good game. He started in the forward line. He's been switched by John Cale. He's made many switches in this quarter. He's now playing on the half-back line. Richardson's kick, 50 metres out.
Right half forward flank, Mike Richardson. Can get them from there. At plenty of distance, but not the accuracy.
Well, not enough runners in the South Australian side at the moment, John Todd.
That's Aish. Aish left half back. Through Western's hands. Taylor, he's playing well. Richardson. 3 South Australians. They munched him then. That wasn't a good kick either. Western surprised. Right centre wing, Western. Ellis from behind. Daniels, if he can keep it in. Can. Blackwell. Still in. To Ellis. Play still goes on. And that'll be thrown in. No, it'll be bounced. WA 12-14-86. South Australia 7-3-45. 19 minutes into the third quarter. Carey, Nailey, Phillips, Kennedy and Michael. Aish is in there as well. That's him. Aish, good play. Lachlan. Off Barrett. Good, strong mark. Barrett to the centre. On tee. Riley for South Australia. Platten, no. Platten to recover. He's got 2 to beat. Rod Barrett, experience.
Oh, and a 15-metre penalty. Well, that's frustration on the part of the South Australian players, and unfortunately with John Platten, one of their better players, this fellow's had a magnificent season in the back pocket. Rod Barrett.
Barrett to the centre. Ironmonger's a target. Carey.
264 games for his club in South Australia. Been a great player over a number of years.
Paul Belton, right centre wing. Michael and Kennedy. Barrett. Hayes. And it'll be Barrett's kick.
Well, WA taking the front position and getting a lot of free kicks.
Bob, the back line today of Western Australia has been sheer magnificence. I know everyone's talking about the centre of the ground, but South Australia have not been able to penetrate the defence of Western Australia.
Agree with that one.
Barrett to Hayes. Hardy. Uses his body so well, Brad Hardy. He can run virtually as far as he wants to. He's to right centre wing. Chris Allen to right half forward. Richardson. Richardson to full forward. That's close. Magnificent kick, Mike Richardson.
Magnificent goal from the dude of Mike Richardson. And John Todd was talking about the back line.
All day, Bob, they've been magnificent. They've set play up, they've rebounded the ball, they've given opportunities to the Western Australian forwards and centre-line players. They're unsung heroes at the moment, Barrett and company.
Well, that's where it came from, Alan. Over to Richardson. There he is, near the white line. Puts it onto his boots. Puts it right through the middle.
So at the 21-minute mark, Western Australia 13-14-92, South Australia 7-3-45. Riley's kick. Hardy. This is Tony McGuinness. He can run in and have a shot. McGuinness's kick hit the post.
They weren't lucky for South Australia.
No, it hasn't.
Why not?
Nothing's happened. I thought that hit the post, but I guess it couldn't have. It in fact hit the back of Stephen Michael's neck. The goal umpire signals play on. Ironmonger. So South Australia deep into attack. 7-3 to 13-14, 22 minutes into the third quarter. Fancy insulting Stephen Michael by calling his neck the post. Nailey tried to get it to Kennedy. Chance for them. It's a shot from McGuinness, is it?
Yes. Tony McGuinness, the young 18-year-old, coming into play a little bit in the last couple of minutes, but not able to convert there, and the minor score once more.
That was a golden opportunity for him. Holden for WA. Ironmonger the target. Too tall for everybody. Carey making his presence felt, certainly. Ironmonger to half forward. Chris Allen nearly. Richardson. Palm. Score coming up for WA. And it's a good one, too.
Yes, it certainly was. David Palm sweated on it, unfortunately for South Australia. The knock from their South Australian defence fell right into the arms, and another 4 points to the West.
Yes, well, once again, the value of the long kick from Ironmonger. He set the play up. Players were able to run to the drop of the ball. A quick handball out to, from Richardson out to the... Who's the lad who kicked that goal?
David Palm.
David Palm. Yeah, magnificent bit of football, and he capped it off with a fine goal.
So 24 minutes in, Western Australia 14-14-98, South Australia a 7-4-46. Ironmonger, Blackwell, Panitza being held.
21 kicks coming up to Daryl Panizza in his debut for WA.
Panitza into half forward. Should be Belton. Not much offering for Paul Belton as he runs out of defence. Hayes from behind. Oh, that hurt Panitza. Ralph Sewer gave him one to go on with. Hardy. Blackwell. Taylor. Palm.
Should have
It's going to bounce freely. Had it bounced the right way, could have been a goal.
Now, WA have had a lot of luck, but not that time.
That hurt Panitza too. Hughes. Carey the target. Cronin. Daniels. He'll have a shot from there. Across the face. That's Hughes. 23 is Greg Phillips.
Battling hard there, Danny Hughes, down there against odds. He's got 3 and 4 players running down, but he's still holding his own.
14-15-99 Western Australia. South Australia 7-4-46. About to go into the time-on period. Fry. Very slow. Carey. Phillips. Do something with it. He does. Paul Belton. Hayes couldn't quite get there. Aish.
1981 McGarry medalist.
Aish. That's the first touch that Tim Evans has had for so long. Right half forward flank. Aish in the pocket. Top mark. So Michael Aish is about 35 metres out. Plenty of daylight between the goals, and don't South Australia need one? Yes, it's an excellent kick from Aish, and that's South Australia's 8th.
Yes, great kick from Michael Aish there, right in the pocket. And not his fault that South Australia that far behind. That's his 15th kick.
He's a great player. There's no question about that. You can understand why he won a McGarry medal. But there's just not enough Michael Aish's out there to lift South Australia.
And in the last quarter, South Australia scored only a point. Western Australia 7 goals too. So 21-18 WA, 144. South Australia 8-5-53. For WA, Richardson got 4, Malaxis 3, Taylor, Monteith, Ralph, Harper and Edwards with Ironmonger all getting 2. host of them getting 2. For South Australia, Platten and Nayley 2 each, Weston, Jenkins, Lachlan and Michael H each getting 1. So a disappointing result there for South Australia, being beaten by a big margin at Suibiaco today. We'll take a break, come back and have a look at the game from Football Park between North and Port.